Hello. As promised, this video will talk about the roadmap. I'm just reusing the headline video because I don't want to take a screenshot. Let's talk about it. So let me just tab into it. So first off, July we got Alter Realm, we got a new weapon series, we got a new upgrade for the Prager armor. New enemies because of the high enemies and the Arcanadia collab, which overall it's pretty good. The next month, so August to September, is where things are extremely interesting because there's a lot of silhouettes here. First off, limited time quests, whatever. Limited time urgent quest is also whatever. A new trigger quest, which likely means that I'm assuming an enemy's gonna be tied, a new Rune enemy's gonna be tied to a limited quest. Because that's usually how it is with the new trigger quests. New field Alter Realm combat sectors, so I'm guessing they're updating Alter Realm. Oh, was that half a yawn? And then Lucille is also getting updated, which is cool, I guess. So, we have our first silhouette enemy. This is Vale Hunar. Let me see if I can just Hunar PSO2. Yeah, well, it's probably not the same one because spoilers for the story. This is okay. Well, yeah, it's basically Profound Darkness, I guess. Is that what it was? I forget. It's been too long, but yeah, that's Vale Hunar that we're getting next month, judging by the silhouette. This is a enemy from Mines. I cannot remember its name for the life of me, so I'm just gonna go on Visiphone. Yeah, this is a very professional video. Is that NGS? No, that's Space Game. I think it's Space Game. Where are enemies? I am quite literally blind. Oh my god. Quest mechanics. Why can I not click on enemies? God. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm extremely stupid. It was... It's one of the mechanoids. Shovel Knight? No. Where is it? I must be going crazy. Maybe it's not updated. I know it was an automata enemy. Here, tainted automata. There we go. Zeta Grands. Yeah. So Zeta Grands is the other silhouette. We're also getting a Waker expansion, which is also nice. And then later on we're getting a Slayer expansion. So it's nice that these two classes aren't being left as is. New scratch ticket campaign is whatever. Game from another company collab and new mini episodes. So August to September overall looks pretty promising because Vale Hunar and Zeta Grands. October to November we got Halloween, more limited quest, which it's whatever at this point. A new limited time urgent quest, a new extra duel, which I'm curious if this is just gonna be another 100 floor depth thing like Mask. And then there's a new field update, which they said in the headline that it would be like nothing else we've seen before, so we'll see. Then we have the combat related stuff. So the new action system, which is EX style, which we don't really know much about. We got a clip of it in the same headline. It looks like it's adding additional stuff to our current classes rather than like being a separate thing like Mars. The big thing I would say is the new item system, which is skill rings. So, skill rings were something. Skill rings was something that was introduced in base PSO2. Basically, they acted as quality of life, either for the class you're playing or general quality of life. So you could have stuff like critical up on, but it'd be only for like the left ring, or was it the right ring? I can't remember. Or you'd have stuff like slow roll for Ranger, because Ranger had different rolls, had a different dodge than other classes had. So basically, it was like variations to gameplay, and some of them were optimal, while some of them weren't optimal. So it'll be interesting to see what this is. I'm looking forward to what the bouncer stuff is. Overall, it's a nice benefit to have. Oh god, I'm gonna yawn again. Overall, it's a nice addition, and I'm surprised they're bringing skill rings back. But hey, if it ain't broke. After that, the level cap is raised to 110, and there are new enemies. Then there's a new scratch ticket campaign, which is whatever, and more new mini episodes, which is also whatever. After that, we got the 4th anniversary and Super Genesis Festival from December to January. Lucille gets updated again, more limited quests, a new extra duel update, new limited time earning quest, and a new field update. There's a question mark, which I'm guessing is the update to the new field. New large boss enemy, and then there's a legend rarity upgrade. This silhouette that is shown is the Navrapi. At least I am sure it is a Navrapi. Yes, that's the Navrapi. And the legend rarity upgrade. So basically, the Legendios weapons that we have right now will be upgradable. So we are getting the new 13-star weapon series in July, but you know, if you can snag a Legendios weapon for the type you are using, or a weapon type you're using, it might be a good idea to, at the very least, hold on to one. But with that being said, we don't know if Legendios is going to become more common up until that point, or if there are going to be more easier ways to obtain one. So either hoard one if you plan on checking it out when we get the upgrade, or just wait. I'm pretty sure if we do 13-star weapon series that can be upgraded will be more than sufficient, but you know, it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Besides that, there's free SG, free AC scratch campaigns, or new ticket items, whatever. Sega Game collab and new mini episodes. Then we have February and onwards, which is like 5th anniversary year begins. New Nameless City with a new boss, which I think they said in the headline was a Urgent Quest boss. And then the Slayer expansion and new enemies. I don't think I talked about this enemy right here. It's a brand new enemy. I can't tell if it's going to be like something that takes on the skeleton of AMS, or if it's like a new enemy skeleton overall. It looks humanoid, so it's probably based off of AMS. I just wonder if it's going to be small like AMS, or if it's going to be relatively big. Either way, it's interesting. It's hard to really tell what it is from the silhouette alone. Like you can tell from this that this is a dragon and this is a humanoid, but like both of these are new enemies. So overall, you know, I guess I'll just talk about how I feel about the current roadmap. I think the current roadmap is cool. You know, there's a lot of stuff here, and it certainly looks a lot more fleshed out than it did in the previous showcase of the second half of the year roadmap. I'm pretty sure a lot of you might remember that it looked pretty barren. So this looks a lot more promising. Obviously July is very dependent on the Altar Realm and the weapon series and the armor series that is getting upgraded, the Progress armor series. But at least we have a weapon series to go for that isn't the Crest weapon series, which, while Crest is good, it does have its share of issues. For example, in Malignant Dark Souls Vial, if you get hit, you're losing the bonus that Crest provides. So, let's say you get hit by a laser or whatever, you're using your Crest bonus because Vial's just going to take the bonus away from you. So it'll be nice to have a potential that isn't completely reliant on not getting hit, because while the Crest weapon series is strong, it does have its drawbacks. So it's very nice to know we have an alternative and we're not going to be chasing after Crest or banging on the Legendios upgrade. So, the new armor series is okay. I'm assuming we're getting a potency upgrade, because if not, is it really just like a PP, HP, or HP upgrade with some damage resistance? With that being said, I think it's substantial. I don't understand why Navrapi is a highlight in December to January, but whatever. But yeah, Zeta Grands and Diohunar or Veilhunar, whatever, are next for the new returning enemies. So there's something to look forward to, I guess. Hopefully, Veilhunar comes with its theme. I don't know if I can show the theme without getting copyright. You know what? It's NGS. Let me just put this down because the theme's pretty good. I'm doing my own music segment. I can't spell. Yeah. I guess Cyber Meteor made this video, so credits to them. Also, Sega. Yeah, you get the point. Base PSO2 had a good soundtrack. NGS has its good ones too, but some of the boss themes in base are absolutely bangers. So that's basically it. So I'm just gonna end the video here. This video was a bit of a mess because I'm kind of just talking about whatever, and I kind of trailed off a bit with the music bit. But that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.